Oh man, you can never escape this shit. For real. Oh man. Damn. This shit has spread all the way over to Thailand. From America to Thailand. These females out in Thailand, they starting to become like American women. You guys better hurry up and get to Thailand and snag you a woman real quick before feminism takes over, bruh. Feminism is in Thailand. It's not as strong as the U.S. As it here, just like I can't talk. It's not as strong as it is here in the U.S. But you understand when you get over there, you're gonna see some of the same shit that you see here in America, bro, with these American females. You know, we talking about there's females out there that think that a high value man is gonna come out of nowhere and save them from their finances. Well, let's put it this way. I've been talking to one female. Well, we stopped talking. She deleted me because I told her she'll never find a high value man, because she has too much education and too much money. You know, she was always talking about, yeah, I'm trying to find a rich man and this and that and this and this. And I'm like, well, okay. I said, that'll never happen. She said, why you say that? You know, I said, because you have too much, and you have too much education. And she was like, no, you know, I have a friend that has a boyfriend or a husband that's high value, and you know, and I was like, look, that don't happen all the time. There's, exceptions to the rule. Her friend, had education and had money and stuff like that, but I was like, well, that don't happen for all, women with money and shit. You know what I'm saying? So she was like, well, my friend this and my friend that. I was like, well, that's your friend. Is it you? Do you have a high value man? No. Oh, well, okay then. You know what I'm saying? So she started showing me pictures of high value men in suits and stuff like that. But I'm like, you don't have a ring on your finger, so what does that matter? Now we were having this conversation for like a half an hour. Okay, she finally got upset and she deleted me. I don't give a rat's ass. I'm talking to way more than her in Thailand. I got about 6 or 7 women that I rotate. You know what I'm saying? I got 6 or 7 women that I rotate between. So, you know, uh, these women in Thailand are just as delusional, as the women in America. Let me tell you, there's not a whole lot of that going out there. Okay, there's plenty of women who are, feminine, fit, friendly. The whole Kevin Samuels vibe. You know what I'm saying? And submissive. You see what I'm saying? But there's a few out there, bruh, that's just like American women talking about, I don't need a man, you know what I'm saying? I don't care what men think and stuff like that. And I was like, okay, this is your problem. This is what this Thailand female who was highly educated and who had some money, because I could tell by her pictures that she had money and she had she had some education. I seen pictures of her in her college robe, you know what I'm saying? And she's a total threat out there, you know what I'm saying, to men in her country and outside the country. Now, she was talking about, well, I'm gonna date white women, white women. What I'm saying that I'm gonna date white men and stuff like that. I was like, you really tripping? White men are not gonna come to your country to look for educated and women with money. No, white men are coming to like your country to look for the poor, hot, attractive, fit, friendly. You know what I'm saying? They're coming there for that. They're not coming there to look for women with money. Why would they want to come to a country to look for women who have money. No, it's not just white men that are looking for like, fit, friendly, poor, uneducated women. It's black men too. We're coming there to look for the poor women, the women who can cook, clean, and sew. These are all the women that are gonna get snatched up out that motherfucker. And she doesn't know how we think, so therefore she'll never get a high value man. I told her, I was like, look, in order for you to get a man or even a high value man, you got to know how men think. You don't care about how men think, so therefore you will never get a man that's rich. You see what I'm saying? You'll never get a man that's rich. Now, I don't mind, I don't mind going to Thailand and getting a woman who want me because, I got some status or some shit, or I got some money or whatever. I don't mind that because every woman across the world is the same. It's the same. But on the other hand, women in Thailand are fit, friendly, and submissive and feminine. Okay? This is what we are coming to Thailand or any other foreign country for. Okay? The femininity, the body, okay, the body on point, big ass, big titties, nice curves, long hair, very, very long hair, all the way down her fucking goddamn back. Okay? This is what we're coming to Thailand for. Women in America, they want to be masculine, they want to cut their hair short, they want to be overweight, and they want a high price all at the same time. Come on, man. Let's get real. Let's get real. You see what I'm saying? Out here, these baboons or these fucking goddamn walruses or, you know, hippopotamus with like 3 teeth. You see what I'm saying? These women want too much for very little, bruh. Uh, you know what I'm saying? These fucking women want too much for too little. So when we go to Thailand, okay, I'm not gonna lie, bro, you're gonna spend money out there on females when you hang out with them. This is not something that you can escape. You see what I'm saying? You're gonna spend money when you're dealing with these females, but it's gonna be at a cheaper price when you go out to Thailand. Thailand, you could take a woman out on a $60 shopping spree and she will be happy with that. Okay. You know what I'm saying? You could take a female on a $60 to $100 shopping spree and she will be happy. Try to do that with an American woman. Okay. That shit is not gonna fly. That's like toothpaste and bubble gum to them. You know what I'm saying? Fucking eyelash liners and shit like that. You see what I'm saying? So it's the same thing in Thailand, but you have cooperative, friendly, submissive, feminine women there, okay, in Thailand. And don't forget fit. There are fit women in Thailand. Yeah, you got your hippos and stuff out there, man, walking around in Thailand. You know, what I mean, there's a few. But for the most part, women in Thailand are fit, friendly, submissive. This is what high value men and all men, not just high value men, all men think this way. You see what I'm saying? When a woman has too much money, okay, she has too much education, she is lessening her chances of finding a high value man. I just got off the fucking FaceTime talking to a woman that had a degree, okay? She had a you know, she had a degree. She had money, okay? Because you could tell that she got money because she travels all around Europe and Asia, okay? She's got pictures of her being in different states and different countries and, you know what I'm saying, in different cities and stuff like that. So she has money. Okay, she's not poor, but she keep repeating to me that she want a high value man, a rich man. Okay, and she's 26 years old now. She's heading toward that fucking goddamn danger zone. Okay, she's heading toward the danger zone. About a year from now, she'll be in the danger zone, just like Kevin Samuels say. I don't mean to, repeat his stuff, but I just ran into something that he, talks about on his fucking live streams all the time about these women being highly delusional, thinking that they deserve a high value man. But this female, let me tell you, she's fit. She's fit. She's gym maxed, okay? She's fit, okay? But the only thing that she's how you say lacking in is the face. Okay? She's lacking in the face. You see what I'm saying? She's lacking in the face. She's a five in the face. High value men, they're not gonna settle down with females that are fives in the faces unless they met that woman before the riches, okay? Before they blew up. So when you think about it, feminism and that delusional shit is all over the world. You're gonna run into these females that are non-submissive, very combative, got trust issues from past relationships, females with money. You see what I'm saying? Because this female, let me tell you, she has money, but she's alone in all of her pictures. She's sitting at a dining room alone. I'm seeing some of the pictures, is showing this. You know what I'm saying? Where she's sitting down alone, eating, eating fancy foods by herself, sitting down eating crab, steak, and shrimp, and a glass of wine by herself at a high end restaurant. But she doesn't have a man in that goddamn picture. Now there was one picture where she had a dude, you know what I'm saying, but she didn't show his face on the picture. She was just with some white guy. This is a Thai girl, okay? And she was with some white guy, but the white guy didn't, he didn't calm down with her. These men that she was showing me, because she was showing me pictures of high value men, right? I was like, these men got a lot of options. They're not gonna settle down with you. You see what I'm saying? These men are not gonna settle with you because they got a lot of options. And she kind of understood that. She understood that the men that she want have a lot of options. And I said, why would he settle for you? She got frustrated. She didn't want to talk to me after a while, man. But I was asking her questions. I was like, why would this high value man settle for you? What's so special about you? Okay. Well, I have a PhD and I could be a partner and this and that. We could run a business together. And I'm like, he's not looking for that. It's the same thing that Kevin Samuels has been saying for like years and shit. We're not looking for that. We're not looking for a partner. We're looking for a helper, not a partner. Like the video. And she was like totally combative and trying to argue me down. And I'm like, look, you know, you are searching for a high value man. I try to help her out, bruh. I try to give her a link to like the Kevin Samuels fucking. I normally you know, um, don't promote other men's channel because I'm all about my channel. But I try to help her out and give her a link to Kevin Samuels live streams. You know what I'm saying? To Kevin Samuels channel and shit. But hey, whatever. I tried. She didn't want to listen to that. She said, fuck that. I don't want to listen to that. This is like a TV show or some shit. That's what she said. I was like, okay, this is the reason why you'll never get a high value man because you are so goddamn hard headed. A lot of these females are hard headed. They don't want to listen to a man. And she showed her true colors right there. Why would I want to get involved with a female that's combative, that got an education and money, and she don't need me. She don't need me for nothing. I'm looking for a female that needs me, that wants me to be her Lord and Savior, her savior from poverty. I told her, I was like, look, men want to fucking save women from poverty. We want to feel like we're doing something good, that we're coming along and being the man. You see what I'm saying? And we're taking care of the bills, and you know what I'm saying? And you're fucking cooking and cleaning at the house. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to come home to a empty house. So I'm saying, because you out there doing a business deal, or you're traveling for business and shit like that. We don't want that. We don't want to come home for. We don't want to come home to an empty house. This is what I told her. And man, she was like frustrated, man, and this and that, this and this. She tried to argue with me about it. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, okay, well, this is the reason why you'll never get a high value man because you don't know how men think. You don't care about what men think. And she was going on and on. Before you knew it, she was like, "Are you done?" Because I was breaking her down, boy. I was giving her some of that Kevin Samuels high dose of fucking, you know, high value lemonade or high value medicine. You feel me? You see what I'm saying? Basically, yeah, I was talking to an American woman. She basically was talking about how she wanted a rich man, a high value man, and this and that, this and this. This female got money. Okay, that's strike one. High value men are not looking for women with money. We don't want that. You know what I'm saying? High value men are looking for women who are fit, friendly, and cooperative, man. This female was far from cooperative. She was combative all the way. She showed her true colors. I was talking to her for a good, like, I don't know, like a couple of weeks or something like that before all this popped off. I talked to her on FaceTime once, and she talking about how many options she got and shit like that. I'm like, this is like an American woman and shit. I'm like, this is like American woman, bro. I'm like, oh shit, this I have found her. You know what I'm saying? There's not a whole lot of women walking around in Thailand like that, but they do exist. This is the reason why this broad is 26 and never been married, and she's heading toward the danger zone. 27 and 25, 27 and 35 is the danger zone, as Kevin Samuels say. This kind of remind me of Kevin Samuels' live stream. This scenario, this little incident that I ran into. You know what I'm saying? It kind of remind me of Kevin Samuels' live stream. So that's why I'm using a lot of Kevin Samuels stuff, because this is the shit that us men are talking about. This is the same shit that Kevin Samuels is talking about. You see what I'm saying? It's like, come on, man. We don't want women who are already like set financially, and we don't want women who are like overweight. You know what I'm saying? Women who have money already. We don't want that. You know what I'm saying? The broad can't cook. She can't. I asked if she could cook. She was like, no. And I was like, okay, this is the one of the reasons why you're not gonna snag a high value man. I was trying to do the Kevin Samuels on her. I was trying to like school her down, but she didn't want to listen, man. Everything was going out everything was going in one ear and out the other. Okay, everything was going through one ear and out the other. So this is what we're talking about, bruh. She didn't want to fucking listen. You see what I'm saying? You know, this is what I'm talking about. There are some goddamn femabots in Thailand and in other countries too. They're not all fit, friendly, and submissive, bro. You're gonna run across a American-like bitch in Thailand, bro. You're gonna run across a bitch like that. You see what I'm saying? This broad was masculine as hell. You see what I'm saying? I mean, some of her pictures, she looked feminine and stuff like that, but she got muscles and shit. This broad, she looked good with her muscles though. She's not too muscular. You know what I'm saying? But she's in shape. But her face is a 5 at best. So no, she's not fucking high value man just like that. She's delusional. She's delusional if she thinks she's gonna get a high value man just like that. Like I said, man, she was showing me pictures of high value men that she had met. Okay, dudes in suits and stuff. She showed me a picture of a guy that was here in well, he's not in California, but he's in Miami. Okay, he was showing me a picture of that guy, and I'm like, this guy got a lot of options. You're not gonna be able to like pull him. He's not gonna settle down with you just like that. He got too many options. And she was like, I know. I said, then why you think you got a shot with this guy? Well, she was like, I choose the man and I do that. I was like, you choose the men, high value men choose you. What the fuck you talking about? High value men got tons and tons of options. High value men do the choosing. Talking about she'll choose a man and she'll choose a husband. This is the same shit that these American women be talking on Kevin Samuels live stream. Fuck. You can't go nowhere and not run into that feminist bullshit, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. This is the same shit that Kevin Samuels runs into, bruh. The same fucking shit talking about she gonna choose a man. I said high value man choose you, not the other way around. I told her this. I was like, look, when I come to Thailand, I'm gonna choose. The women in Thailand do not choose me. I choose them when I go there. Why? And this is why I told her. I said because I know there's tons of women in Thailand that want access to the US, okay? And I know my value. I'm an American. They see me as a meal ticket, okay? I'm not hella ugly. I'm not bad looking. I'm in shape. So, okay, of course, yeah, women are gonna gravitate toward me, and they do in Thailand. They do. The women in Thailand gravitate toward me, and they want to build relationships with me and shit. And they talk to me on FaceTime. I gotta restart this stream, man, because I keeps on cutting out. I'll be back on. I'm gonna